today's video, a cozy dive into the scriptures to talk about some pretty serious stuff: the enemies of the soul. We're not talking about people you might disagree with or bad habits here, but rather those deeper, unseen forces out there that can mess with our peace and faith. So grab your favorite drink, settle in, and let's explore what the Bible has to say about this. First enemy, Satan. Let's kick things off with a look at a moment in the Gospel of Luke. In chapter 22, verse 31, Jesus has a heart-to-heart with Simon Peter. Here's how it goes. And the Lord said, Simon, Simon, behold, Satan hath desired to have you, that he may sift you as wheat. Sounds intense, right? The whole sifting like wheat imagery might seem a bit old school, but it basically means that Satan wants to shake you up, tear you apart, and throw you off track. It's all about creating doubt, chaos, and a bit of a spiritual identity crisis. But hang on. Jesus doesn't just leave Peter hanging in the wind. In the very next verse, Jesus says, But I have prayed for thee that thy faith fail not. How comforting is that to know that even when everything seems to be going wrong, you're not alone? Jesus intercedes for us, just like he did for Peter, giving us that boost we need to keep going. Second enemy, spiritual forces. Now let's wander over to Ephesians 6:12. This one's a doozy because it reminds us that our real struggle isn't with other people. Nope, it's against principalities, powers, and the rulers of darkness of this world. Makes you picture some epic movie villains, right? But seriously, these are spiritual forces working behind the scenes, trying to lead us astray with subtle temptations and sneaky deceits. They're experts at exploiting our weak spots. So, how do we stand strong against these tricky foes? Well, Paul offers some solid advice. Put on the whole armor of God. It's not about grabbing a sword and shield, but rather armoring up with faith, truth, and God's word. It's about being prepped and ready, both mentally and spiritually, for whatever comes our way. Third enemy, the devil. And of course, we can't forget about the devil himself. Over in 1 Peter 5:8, we get this vivid image. Be sober, be vigilant, because your adversary the devil, as a roaring lion, walketh about, seeking whom he may devour. Makes you want to double-check your windows, doesn't it? But the essence here is to be aware and alert, because the devil's always on the lookout for the perfect moment to pounce. He's interested in our moments of weakness, when we're unprepared or a bit complacent. Luckily, none of us are in this alone. The beauty of faith is in community and mutual support. When we band together, we are much stronger, and God promises to strengthen and establish us. We've got this whole network that's fighting alongside us on this spiritual battlefield. So, here's where we're at. This life of faith isn't without its battles. We've got Satan, dark rulers, and the devil all trying to trip us up. But don't worry, we've got everything we need to stand strong: God's word, prayer, and that heavenly armor. Plus, Jesus himself is in our corner. As we wrap up today's chat, remember that the power of God in us is so much greater than any of these scary-sounding enemies. Stay alert, keep the faith, and lean into the strength that God has already given you. You're never alone in this journey, and together we can face anything that comes our way. Well, that's a wrap for today. Thanks for hanging out and exploring some of these deeper themes with me. I hope you leave encouraged and ready to tackle whatever comes your way. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more videos like this. Until next time, take care, and may peace be with you always.